Okay.
Cool. So people probably hear us, right? You want to just double check on Twitch? Guys, we're setting up a new streaming laptop, which is why we're trying to figure out.
But yeah, let me change. Let me improve quality.
All right, you want to check Twitch here on your Mac? Twitch.tv/PlasmaHQ.
No.
Twitch.tv/PlasmaHQ.
No.
Okay, that looks better. Cool. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna be looking a little bit this way just because that's where the laptop is. But let me zoom in. So yeah, Louis, is this the first stream we have where we're both in person together?
Yeah. Yep.
It is, right?
I believe that we did one.
We did?
Before. Yeah. I believe so.
Dang, so I guess this is the second one.
But let's assume it's the first. Let's assume it's the first.
We're in Mexico. We're in sunny Mexico City right now. We're getting some work done by the pool, chilling out a little bit. Yeah, it's been really fun, and really excited to show everyone kind of the stuff that we've been up to this week. Specifically, there's some fun stuff in Itero. There's some fun stuff in Chrome extension space, and then lastly but not least, there's actually some fun stuff again on Itero, but not the Itero that you are used to, rather a new product in Itero. So I'm excited to showcase all of that stuff. This week, since our last encounter amidst the vast expanse of the alien cosmos, our ship has undergone a technological metamorphosis, enhancing your journey across the endless abyss of space. Today we return to this port with a payload of cutting-edge advancements and interstellar resources primed to propel you towards the furthest reaches of the galaxy and beyond. Is it about interstellar travel?
So that's one part of it. Yeah, but there's actually 3 prompts that I use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are they?
Well, supposedly, I don't know if it pick up some of the word, but endless abyss. So it's a mysterious metamorphosis. It's like that evolution, right? It's more of like what is it? When they use those words, I think there's this kind of a biotechnology.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, there's some biotech, there's some interstellar, and what's the third one?
Abyss, mysterious.
Mystery. Okay, cool, got it. Well, that's the prompt for this week.
It's supposed to be alien. It's like alien, mysterious alien kind of a, but also biotech.
Alien. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, let's get started. So, first of all, Louis, how you doing today?
Doing pretty well, man. Well, besides, we have to set up all this stuff. Still very laggy. We do need to accounting for this, I think. But if you scroll on that laptop, let's see how fast this thing actually updated.
Sure. That's pretty fast.
Okay, not too bad, huh?
So, yeah, let's take a look.
How about yourself, though? How about yourself? How you do?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Enjoying Mexico, enjoying the city, enjoying the food. We made some steaks last night. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Enjoying the delicious avocados in this country. Like, the avocados aren't as good in most of the rest of the world. So, enjoying that a lot. And I love avocados. So, typical Gen Z, right? Yeah, but yeah. So, speaking of avocados, we have an Itero update. So, dedicated build log. What does this mean?
Yeah, so previously we have the build log was a very minimal. It's basically showing just the build log for each build, right? But now with as through popular request from a lot of users of Itero, we have added a new page dedicated for building for the build feature, so that on the build page you'll see all your latest build and the history of the build that you have made previously. We only keep like the uh, the last 47 bills plus the latest bill because I think that for most people, especially for the structure that we have with the staging environment, I think 47 or maybe 50 is enough. Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, expect to see that when next time you go onto Itero,
Yeah.
or if you already saw it, that's what that is. Um, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. So every build kind of has like a history now, so you don't have to remember like, oh, how did the build go like 20 commits ago? It's
Mm-hmm.
all already here. Next up, we have Lens.
Mm-hmm.
So what this is a way for you to turn all your tweets into a mood that you're feeling. So over here we have happy, inspiring, angry, so on. We did a little bit of a sneak peek of this a couple of weeks ago, but it's actually launched now. So if you go to this URL, you should actually be able to get the Chrome extension and use it. You need to enter your OpenAI API key, or you can click a button and our extension will automatically fetch it for you. So yeah, check that out. Also, if you want the source code for Lens, as well as all of the other extensions that we've built, you can do so. You can get it by sponsoring us for $25 a month, and then clicking this link to go there. In terms of an update on the 20 extensions, so we're pausing the initiative at the moment to focus more on kind of customer-driven projects. One of the things that we're really excited about is this idea of like AI and things like that. So we want to invest more time into that. So we've modified our roadmap a bit. And then finally, we have a sneak peek, which is the selector API. So the idea with this is, you're a Chrome extension developer and you're querying selectors a lot in case you're building a lot of content scripts. Like maybe you want to modify an existing web page like Grammarly does to add grammar suggestions to a text inputs, or maybe you're doing specifically things on YouTube, things on Twitch, LinkedIn. We see a lot of those kind of extensions that modify existing websites. So they rely on certain selectors to be able to select particular things from those websites. Now, unfortunately, as we all know, Chrome extension devs, those websites, they change. Maybe they don't change often, but they do change sometimes. And you always have to be understanding, when does that happen? How can I fix it quickly? So we have an entire kind of roadmap of how to address that big problem. And the first kind of sub problem that we're solving is this idea of how do you actually know that things are broken? Like that's like the first step to fixing something is to understanding that it's actually broken, right?
Yeah.
So we built this library. Instead of document.query selector, you use our library query selector. It's the exact same API, but just does one little thing under the hood, which is if the query selector returns null, then you get an alert. So that way, when your users kind of are on LinkedIn, get an A/B test maybe where the selector you're using doesn't work anymore, or maybe they're on YouTube and YouTube changed some of their structure, maybe they changed their div class names, whatever, query selector no longer works, you get an alert. And that's kind of what we're going to have. Likely going to launch soon, probably in the next week, bar any kind of like big roadblocks, but don't anticipate any, and you should be able to get it on Itero. So that's going to be another kind of product that we're offering on Itero's side. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that end. The last thing I wanted to mention, though, was in our blog, we actually have a new blog post. And also the reason you see this pink is because of a Chrome extension. So we have a new blog post where we actually teamed up with PropelAuth, and they do a really great job of making it easy for you to do B2B like authentication. So they set up like SSO, all the audit logs, all the stuff you need to do like B2B authentication. And we have an example of how to use PropelAuth in your Plasma extension, as well as kind of like what you need to do on the back end in terms of PropelAuth. And this was actually like this is the state-of-the-art way of doing it, and it's because we actually worked with the co-founder of Propel Auth to set up this example, and you can see a version of this blog post also on their website. It's a little bit different, but pretty much very similar content. So definitely check that out. There's a lot of good information about cores, about CSPs, and how to handle those things, and it's a great way to figure out how to do auth in your browser extension. So definitely check that out. If you're by the way, if you're a company that like wants to partner with us to have a thing in the blog or whatever, just hit us up on LinkedIn, hit us up on Discord, Twitter, wherever you can find us, and we'll be happy to partner up. We've gotten a couple companies reaching out, and one of the things we really want to do is making it as easy as possible to have Plasmo developers build awesome extensions, and the more examples, the more guides, the more tutorials, the better. So that's kind of the idea there.
Yep.
But yeah, that's
Awesome.
it on my end. Louis, you have anything else you want to add to the people out there?
I think we're good to go. Yeah, looking forward to, I know. Well, yeah. Should we think out loud a little bit on our future roadmap or no?
Yeah, you want to do that next stream, and then we can like talk about it?
Sure. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. We'd love to also hear people's feedback on like, you know, maybe one of the things in the roadmap or like, oh yeah, you know, we'll do that in 6 months, and then like 25 people are like, no, I need it now. Like that would be great, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we should definitely do that, but let's be more structured about it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, thanks to our customers, sponsors, and boosters, also our users.
Yeah.
Not just these people. But yeah.
Yeah, we should modify that line.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye bye.
Take care.
Take care.